Hey everybody, I'm so excited to see you guys. Great job going through the first 18 verses of the book of Ruth. I love this study because I love the pace that we've got 6 weeks to go through 4 chapters, and you've already made your way through, I would say, in some ways, the most difficult parts, because these are the saddest parts of the book, and it only gets more encouraging from here. So way to go, way to hang in there with it. I wanted to pull out one verse that we didn't spend a ton of time on in the written homework, and that's verse 11. And this is where Naomi and Ruth and Orpah, they're headed to Bethlehem. This is Naomi's homeland. She's heading back there after a number of years. But for Ruth and Orpah, as Moabite women, this is their first time headed to Bethlehem. They are leaving behind the land of Moab, everything that they know, all that is familiar to them. They're also leaving behind their false gods and the pagan belief system for the one true God. But Naomi says something that's very telling about where she is in her life right now, and that's this question out of verse 11, where she says to both Orpah and Ruth, "Why would you come with me?" And that was a really intriguing question for me to ponder, because I realized, wait, what do you mean, Naomi? You serve the one true God. You've grown up in Israelite culture. You know God's power. You know his compassion for his people. You know his love. You know that he is all powerful. Why wouldn't you be encouraging Ruth and Orpah to come with you? But see, we realize here that the reason she asked that question is because she's disillusioned with God. She's disappointed in him. He has not done what she thought he was going to do. Life has not turned out the way that she thought it was going to turn out. In fact, as you go on a couple more verses, she even tells Orpah, go back to your little g gods. And so I remember looking at that and I thought, Lord, I always want to have a conviction and a faith in you that I'm never asking people why would they want to come with me toward the one true God. And yet I've been where Naomi's been, those seasons of life where I feel disillusion and disappointment. But here's what I want to leave you with. The last few verses that you read in your study is Ruth saying to Naomi, your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. I am never going to leave you, really, or forsake you. And God's faithfulness is with Naomi. Even though she's disillusioned and disappointed in God, God is still being faithful to her. And we're going to see how this plays out in profound ways in the weeks to come. So I'll see you back here next week.